You know, sometimes you order stuff off the internet, and I make sure I'm got the anvil in there. There we go. But it doesn't quite. Yeah. So this is not going to work the way I need it to. So good thing is being able to smith it out, and both sides of it there. So, and I'm just looking at the width of my hammer, and that's where I'm going to go for both of them. And so now I drew them out there, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my little die. I'm going to heat them back up. I'm going to use that die, and I'm going to come right to that pinch point and roll them both back around. So now I have a better piece to grab around, especially with these working with these railroad spikes. Um, Something that gives me a good hold to get around the head of that spike. So you keep the spike true. You want people to know what this was made out of. So, which I have these guys and they're great. They're awesome. I just wanted something that had a little bit more to it. And yeah, I know I probably could have made my own, and shame on me, which I have made my own. That's these guys right here. I was able to make those and turn them. But uh, they look so good on the internet. Shame on me. That's all right. The good thing is I still have enough tools to be able to come in here and work this stuff. I like it. So it got a little bit of, whenever I put the twist on her, a little bit of crooked to her. So now all we got to start doing is hammering home. And I don't know about y'all, but I never really. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, with a lot of the blades that I make, I do this right here and I just start hammering. And I really want to see where the blade is going to take me, where the metal is going to take me. All right, so now we got these guys. Look at them, man. They're up to temp. Boy, woo! So grab my little, and I made this guy right here, and just for this, so I can come in right here, and then I'm going to do it on the other side. I'll close up that gap there. A little bit more on this side. We want to be equal right there. But yeah, that's good. That right there is perfect. It's enough. Well, I might have hammered it down too hard. That's all right. It's going to take some working. But now, look at that. Like I said, I wanted something that I could get the long reach around. Look at that, boy. Woo! Underwear up my butt. I'm digging it. and I don't want them to be closed all the way. Um, yeah, don't need that. I tell you what, learning this right here, making your own tools, and so this is a 3/4 by 3/4. Then I got some 5/8 round stock and just made my own tools. Same thing here. I made my own wedge, and then I've got my T-post. I've got my hold down. So yeah, out of a railroad spike at that, but it's a hold down. And now I still use this right here because I've been looking all over the place for a Ford wrench, one that doesn't have any teeth on it, and I haven't had the heart yet to grind these teeth off of here. But I also made this guy, but it just, making your own tools is just so awesome. And it brings just a little source of, a little sort of satisfaction. Because it's an instant reward to you for what you've done. I know that's all selfish, and that goes completely against everything else that I'm saying about, sharing Jesus Christ. But I do believe that He wants us to be proud of the talents that He's given us, and and it's being able to learn this right here and understand it. Boy, I love it. So yeah, don't be afraid. If the internet gets you wrong, then to improve on the internet, and then to go out and make your own stuff. Make the stuff that you need, that works for you. So I'm going to let this guy come up a little bit more because I want to draw this sucker out. Now I only put just a little bit of a twist on her, but I want this sucker to come out, and then I'm going to do a drop point. And I don't know what it is, man. I love making drop point cams. They're just so much fun. But all right, guys, love y'all.